Lou Christie, a biography of the pop falcon. Early life, from Glenwillard to the grand stage. Born Luigi Alfredo Giovanni Sacco on February 19, 1943, in Glenwillard, Pennsylvania, Lou Christie grew up in a small, industrial town northwest of Pittsburgh. Raised in a tightly knit Italian-American family, Christie's early musical exposure came through his mother, who encouraged his passion for music and supported his vocal development. By the age of 15, Lou had already begun singing professionally and composing songs, showing early signs of the artist he would become. While still a student at Moon Area High School, Christie performed locally, developed his falsetto, the signature of his sound, and began recording demo tapes. It was during these formative years that he met Twyla Herbert, a classically trained pianist and a psychic nearly 30 years his senior. The unlikely songwriting duo would become one of the most distinctive collaborations in pop history. Early career. Climbing the pop charts. Adopting the stage name Lou Christie, Luigi Sacco broke into the national music scene in the early 1960s. His big break came with the 1962 single, The Gypsy Cried, released on Roulette Records. The song, co-written with Twyla Herbert, showcased Christie's incredible vocal range and unique falsetto. It became a top 40 hit, and his music career took flight. That success was followed by Two Faces Have I, 1963, another top 10 hit, solidifying Christie's place in the emerging teen pop scene. His songs often dealt with youthful love, betrayal, and emotional turbulence, and they resonated strongly with teenagers of the era. But by mid-decade, Christie's star began to dim slightly, as musical tastes shifted and the British invasion flooded the charts. Still, Lou refused to disappear, and he was about to make his biggest impact yet. Lightning Strikes, a signature sound. In 1966, Lou Christie released what would become his most iconic song, Lightning Strikes. The song was a perfect storm, a bold, dramatic piece co-written with Twyla Herbert, full of strings, background vocals, and an electrifying vocal performance. The song reached #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and became an enduring anthem of adolescent desire and confusion. The lyrics, bold for the time, paired with Christie's soaring falsetto, created something completely unique. It was theatrical, emotional, and unforgettably catchy. Lightning Strikes was followed by other charting singles, including Rhapsody in the Rain, notable for its sensual lyrics that were considered controversial at the time, and I'm Gonna Make You Mine, which became a hit in both the US and the UK. Musical style and legacy. Lou Christie's falsetto put him in the same vocal league as Frankie Valli of the Four Seasons, but his music was more eccentric and theatrical. His collaboration with Twyla Herbert pushed the boundaries of pop songwriting, blending doo-wop, classical flourishes, and emotional drama. The pair created a style that was not only distinctive but often ahead of its time. Christie's stage persona, part crooner, part rebel, part dreamer, made him a heartthrob for many young fans. His lyrics frequently explored conflicted emotions, often presenting male vulnerability in a raw, unfiltered way long before it became common in pop music. Later career and resurgence. After his chart-topping days in the 1960s, Lou Christie never completely faded from the spotlight. In the 1970s, he recorded more adult contemporary and even country-influenced music, though none of it achieved the success of his earlier work. During the 1980s and 1990s, Christie remained active on the oldies circuit, performing alongside other legends of his era. His hits became staples of nostalgia radio, and Lightning Strikes was frequently featured in film and TV soundtracks, further cementing its place in pop culture. Lou also found renewed appreciation from younger generations and was embraced by fans of vintage pop, glam rock, and even alternative music for his flamboyant vocal style and daring musical arrangements. Personal life and public persona. Lou Christie has often kept his personal life private, choosing instead to let his music and performances define his public image. However, fans and fellow artists have consistently praised him for his professionalism, warmth, and commitment to his art. He was one of the few artists of his era to write many of his own hits, and his longtime partnership with Twyla Herbert is often cited as one of the most creative and unconventional in American pop music history. Cultural impact and recognition. Lou Christie's music may not have always conformed to trends, but that's precisely what has kept it alive. His embrace of emotional intensity, layered production, and bold storytelling left an indelible mark on pop music. Artists as diverse as Elton John, Morrissey, and the members of ABBA have cited admiration for Christie's work. In recognition of his contributions, Christie has received numerous honors from music societies, doo-wop festivals, and Pennsylvania-based cultural institutions. Conclusion: a voice that still strikes. Lou Christie's falsetto still sends shivers down spines, decades after it first hit the airwaves. He was never just a teen idol or a fleeting figure of the 60s pop explosion. He was a musical innovator, a gifted storyteller, and a performer who followed his own path. Whether remembered for the shimmering tragedy of Rhapsody in the Rain or the soaring ecstasy of Lightning Strikes, Lou Christie remains one of the most distinctive voices in pop history. A true original whose legacy continues to resonate with fans old and new. NBA draft and early career. Drafted 27th overall by the Toronto Raptors in the 2016 NBA Draft. G League success. Played for Raptors 905, 2016-17. Led team to G League championship. Named G League Finals MVP in 2017. Trophy 2019 NBA champion. Integral part of the Toronto Raptors 2019 NBA championship team. Averaged 19.0 ppg during the playoffs. Scored 32 points in Game 1 of the NBA Finals versus Golden State Warriors. Helped the Raptors win their first ever NBA title. First place medal Most Improved Player, MIP, 2019. Won the NBA Most Improved Player Award for the 2018-19 season. Increased scoring from 7.3 ppg to 16.9 ppg. Showed dramatic development in shooting, playmaking, and defense. Glowing star NBA All-Star selections. 3 times NBA All-Star. 2020 starter. 2023. 2025. Sports Medal All-NBA Team Honors. All-NBA Second Team. 2020. All-NBA Third Team. 2022. Yellow Circle Eastern Conference Finals MVP. 2025. Led the Indiana Pacers to the 2025 NBA Finals. Named Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Showcased leadership, scoring, and two-way excellence. Moneyag Max contract, Indiana Pacers. In July 2024, signed a 4-year, $189 million maximum contract with the Indiana Pacers. Became the franchise cornerstone after a mid-season trade from Toronto. Military Medal College accolades. WAC Player of the Year 2016, New Mexico State. WAC Freshman of the Year 2015. AP Honorable Mention All-American 2016. Chart-increasing other notable stats and achievements. Career high, 52 points in a single NBA game. First player in NBA history to go from G League Finals MVP to NBA All-Star starter. Known for signature spin move, hustle plays, and versatile defense.